A day will come when all the earthliness will be gone from him, and then he will turn down an empty glass. That's what it's called, to dissolve the ego into the ocean of love. It's called turning down an empty glass. There's nothing left apart from the hollow inside. The hollow inside the glass, the hollow inside the cup, the hollow inside the crystal. The crystal is the spiritual energy of the love of the universe. When that happens, all the ego will be gone from his eyes. No matter what comes, and no matter what goes, even if a great plague was to return, even if the world was to burn into cinders, you will know that he's so far away and yet so near. When you think of him, he seems right there in your head and yet so far away also. This is the meaning of meditation, then, to become like God, to evolve into God, to become 100% the mind, the power. You want it. Trump wants it. He can only have a tiny portion of that power. The money, all the money in the world, every single cent, every single penny, every single pound, every single euro, none of it comes close to that power. 100%. The 100%, the people that reach 100%, they have way more power than that. All the money in the world doesn't come close. All the money in the universe doesn't come close. No, it has its limitations, whereas the power of the one has no limitations. The only things that are left is peace, bliss, and tranquility, which is the same as peace and bliss. There is a universe waiting to open up inside you. There is a black hole within you waiting to open up, waiting to shine the light, the sunbeam of the universe within the self. You only have to open that one eye. You only have to open yourself to the infinite potential within yourself. To be born and to die, not knowing this power, is to be truly dead. This is why Jesus says, let the dead bury the dead. Let the dead bury their dead, meaning let the spiritually blind people bury the other spiritually blind people. You have seen. He turned to his disciples and says, you have seen what I have become. You have seen the power. Therefore, how can you deny it? And they all sat there spellbound at his words. Without even entering a single word, he could put those thoughts into their minds. He didn't have to speak. He could just sit there, and all the thoughts within his head, or from the universal source of consciousness, would be transported into their minds. Now and always, I am. Find it. Find it. It's there. It's waiting for you. It's not going anywhere. The power, the glory, the magnificence. It's all waiting there for you to find within yourself. No one can do it apart from yourself. Only you are responsible for your own life. Only you are responsible for your spiritual evolution. Only you are responsible for everything that happens during your human lifespan. To blame someone else is to give another person power over you. To say it's that person's fault, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault, is to give power over that person, to let that person control you. If you say to yourself, it is my fault, it is my responsibility, everything in my life is my responsibility, then you will take the right action to get yourself out of problems or out of situations which you don't like. The universe is waiting for you to make the right decision. When we go to the theatre, when we go to the cinema, sometimes we see good films, sometimes we see bad films, sometimes we see good productions on the theatre, sometimes we see bad ones. It is like this with God. He watches, or she watches, the film, the production on the stage that we create. We create this play, this drama on the stage of life. Whether it is a good production or a bad production, it is our own choosing. We are the actors in this world. We're acting out our own lives. We're playing the drama. We're playing out the drama of this life. God wants to see a good movie. She doesn't want to go to the cinema. She doesn't want to go to the theatre and be bored. She wants to see a good film. So make your life a good life. This only is that.